Picks and Parlay family, it's me, Detroit Lenny, here with a free NFL pick for you for Week 11, Sunday, November 19th. We're going to talk Raiders and Dolphins, and to do that, we're going to bring in our guy, Ross Benjamin here, talk a little NFL action. Ross, how's the NFL treating you? I know you're on a run here, so
since week two, Lenny, got off to a rough start going 2-5 in week one, but since that time, 31-18 with my NFL. And that's good for 63%. And, also all sports, Lenny, since August the 4th over at Picks and Parlays, 149 and 101, which is good for 60%. I'm coming off a 3-1 day yesterday. And my NBA picks, don't forget about those, folks, 46 and 26 at Picks and Parlays since April the 12th. So dating back to last year, 6-4 start to the year in the NBA. So a lot of good things are happening, Lenny, over at Picks and Parlays for Ross Benjamin.
Yes, they are. Let's get after this. Las Vegas Raiders traveling to Miami, take on the Dolphins. Dolphins minus 12 here. Total sits at 46.5. Where are we going with this one, Ross?
Yeah, home favorites of 10 or more have done awfully well this year. 8-2 against the spread, to be exact. But, this looks too good to be true with Miami. They just so much superior team in this matchup, especially with the Raiders traveling on the road, especially in the state of the Raiders, even though with the new interim head coach, they've gone 2-0. But they're about to step up in competition here. And I've never been a proponent of laying a big number in the NFL, especially a double-digit number, more specifically. And I just can't pull the trigger on the Raiders. So I'm going to look at the total here, Lenny, which opened at 48, and now it's down to 46.5. The Raiders have gone under the total in their last 3 and 7 of their last 8 games. And when there's been a total of 39 or more in their last 5 contests, they've gone under on each occasion with a combined average of 38 points scored per game. Now, having said all that, they're certainly going to be taking on an offensive juggernaut in the Miami Dolphins. But, if the Raiders, you look at their team and they've been mediocre at best this year, but the strengths of their team seems to be their defense and seems to be their running game, and especially with Aiden O'Connell at quarterback. This is a Raiders team offensively that struggled mightily this year. 17 points or fewer. They've scored 8 of 10 games. Their defense, on the other hand, has allowed 17 or fewer in 4 of their last 6. And in 3 of those last 6, they allowed 285 yards or less. Since the beginning of the 2021-2022 season, the Raiders are 10-2 to the over when coming off a home win, which they are. They're coming off that 16-12 home win against the Jets. And since 2021, the Raiders have gone 4-1 to the under after allowing 14 or less in their previous game. And that applies here as well. So even though I'm not totally crazy about this pick, again, folks, reminding you this is an assigned game and a free pick, but I always want to win anything I put out to the general public. And I certainly want to win here. But here's another factor. The NFL home favorites of 10 to 13 points this year when there's a total of 48 or less, 5-0 to the under, combined 35 points. Going to have a small lean here toward the Raiders and the Dolphins to go under the total of 46.5.
I like the total here under. I don't want to side. I want to believe in this Raiders' newfound winning atmosphere and culture, but you hit the nail on the head for me. They're stepping up in competition here with Miami. I mean, you beat the Giants and you beat the Jets. Pump your brakes. You're not a world beaters yet. You know what I mean? We're going to take
you only beat the teams that are on your schedule, right? So, but
that's true.
By the same token, the Giants and the Jets, I think most people would agree, are not in the same class as Miami right now.
I agree 100% there. Raiders, Dolphins under 46.5. You're looking for more from Ross Benjamin. Check out picksandparlays.net. Use the promo code NCAAF. That'll save you 20% off your entire purchase over there. Till then, though, we're going to roll Raiders, Dolphins under 46.5. I'm Detroit Lenny, Picks and Parlays. Ross Benjamin, as always, it's a pleasure. Appreciate you guys. Take care. Good luck unless you're against us.